the GOAT, King of America. As you can see from the title, yeah, we talking about 8K watch hours in 2027. That's wild business, y'all. They just came out with that, making it harder for y'all content creators, for us content creators. You feel me? Cause shoot, I'm trying to get remonetized again myself. So you know what I'm saying. We just trying to get to it, man. We just trying to get to it. So you know what I'm saying. Let me pull up this thumbnail and we're gonna make it do what it do. So yeah, well, I gotta turn on music, yeah, cause y'all can hear the background stuff. So let me turn on some music. I gotta turn on the sweet chin music for y'all. I gotta do that. Unbig your back. Shout out to Lala. I see it with the unbig your back. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do. For a sec. I'm trying to find the instrumental so we can have that thing running. What's happening? Oh, what you scared of that, boy? What you scared of that? What's happening, y'all? What you mean? That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm up here watching episode. Dang, I forgot what episode it is. I think this was episode 3, 2 or 3. I can't remember of Raising Canaan. Oh, oh, dang it. I gotta get that thing up. Let's see. Trying to get this thing back up. Hold on for a sec. Yeah, we up here. Hey. What's up, people? What up, PNT is about change music in the building. Let's go today. I'm up here watching this show. No, I'm listening to Jelly Bean Dream instrumental, which you can find right here on the YouTube. If you like to listen to this instrumental you hear, I will send the link in the comment section. Yeah, so what the weather's, I guess it's alright. I ain't been outside today. It's 6:40 p.m. and I guess the weather's cool. I ain't been outside today, so I can't call it. So the weather inside is great. I'm blessed and highly favored upon that there. You know what I'm saying? So for those who may be watching the replay of this live stream right here, you know what I'm saying? There have been changes to YouTube. You have until February of 2027 to, if you are trying to be a part of the YouTube partner program. You have until February of 2027 to get your 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. Otherwise, it will now be 8K watch hours. You feel me? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on with you? Welcome to this here live stream. Hold on one sec, yeah. Exactly, empowered living for real though. 8K in 2027, which means if you trying to get to it, you got to get to it. You feel me? You got to get to it. You got between now and February, so you got less than 6 months to get to it. Oh, I was checking something. So press a 7 if y'all can hear me well now. I was off this thing for a little second. I was checking on my phone. All right. Press a 7 if y'all can hear me and see me well. That lets me know that y'all can comprehend me. That lets me know that y'all can hear me. And that lets me know y'all can see me. Empowered Living 70 in the building. Hey. Luciana Success in the building. Yo, I know you're going to be talking about it tonight. Yo, as you can see from the thumbnail, yeah. We got you have to get on it. Yeah, 1.4 on this channel. Oh yeah, most definitely. You have for those who are content creators here on YouTube, you now have less than 6 months to get monetized with 4,000 watch hours. With 4,000 watch hours, daggone that. You got less than 6 months to get monetized with only 4K watch hours. After that, it's gonna be 8K, y'all. It's gonna be 8K. It's gonna be 8K, y'all. Power Living 70 in the building. Hey, most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, you already know what it is. Oh yeah, Luciana, once again, if you want to be a muse or subject on my series GOAT 1408 TV, let me know if you like to be, you know what I'm saying, muse. Most definitely. Cause oh yeah, exactly, exactly. Yo, if y'all got a right now, I'm currently at 290. I got 290 hours as of right now to get remonetized again myself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got me a couple of date. Johnny Quest Gaming in the building. Hold on for a minute. I got hold on for. Yeah, they're gonna Marvin. They're gonna speak. Kanan one of the best. People gotta remember. I'm watching Raising Kanan right now. This was the origin story of a villain. People forget that this was the origin story of a villain. Two to be exact. Him and his cousin Jukebox. This series was the origin story. I'm right now on episode 3 of the final season, season 5. But man. I honestly don't even know, Luciano. Actually, I do believe because one of my videos that went viral, I had it posted twice on my channel, and so I'm guessing because they went viral and they saw that it was two of the same video. I really think it's because of AI, because they don't have actual people checking these channels no more. They got the AI system set up, and then well, your channel has been reviewed and it has to be demonetized. Like that's just crazy. That happened back in April, and so I had to wake up for a whole another freaking flying around me. I had to wait 3 months to finally be able to get to reapply for monetization. But of course, obviously, you have to have the hours already. So I had to wait until last month, which of course was July, which is why we reapply in July live stream series going on. But yeah. I found they shout outs to Kendi K all day, who did an amazing live stream already talking about it. Speaking on the fact that after I ain't seen no nets all day, and all of a sudden nets just flying up in my face like I'm outside in the summertime. I know it's summertime, but where they coming from right now? Anyway, but you have now less than 6 months. You have until February 2027 to get monetized on YouTube to be able to be to enter the YouTube Partner Program. You now have less than 6 months. You have now less than 6 months to only need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized here on this platform, this website of YouTube. So yeah, most definitely. Let's say, okay, well, let's do this. Put that playlist up of only 40 hours and have 100 people watching. You got your that part. You feel me? That part. Hey, y'all can always check out the Live in 2025 series, and you got, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Let's get to it, gonna get to it. Most definitely. Oh yeah, easy math indeed. Easy math indeed. That's all it takes right there. Easy math. Easy math. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put a selective playlist together. Well, like I say, shoot, We got who's it? Lou Andrew Williams. What's happening? What's that? Wait, oh, or is it Rondre Williams? Lou Rondre Williams? Yeah, Lou Rondre Williams. What's happening? Yeah, if you like to send $100, yeah, $ goat 1408. You feel me? $goat 1408. Most definitely. Tag people to your post and post their playlist. You got this. Hey, appreciate it. I will definitely do that. I will. If you like to be one of the amazing people that I tag, just let me know, because I try not to tag a whole bunch of people unless it's of course my solid people, and so of course I will always ask before I tag, because unless what I'm saying, I know you one of my peoples, like I know Luciana Success is one of my peoples, is Empowered Living. If you like for me to tag you as well, and of course my bro who is just up in here, Johnny Quest Gaming. For those that don't know, me and Johnny Quest Gaming, we are the co-founders of UGI Studios. UGI Studios based here in the ATL. We are, as I just mentioned, studios based here in the ATL, UGI Studios. We make comic books here, amongst other things. We got our first book that came out is The Adventures of Pimp and Strong. Hey, say don't ask nothing, just tag them jokers. Bet. Say less. I'm gonna do that. See, I see. I like when we try to get to talking. She be having her bubbles ready. She like, man, tag them jokers, man. What? You did. Real talk. So, The Adventures of Pimp and Strong out right now. And you have the Jelly Bean Dream Anthology also out. If any of these books interest you, let me know, and I will give you more details about each of the books we are showing. The Force issue number 1, which is out. We got Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1, which is out. We got Dream Catcher, which is out. We got The Force issue number 2, which is out. And we have, I know Luciana Success knows about this one, Spectacular issue number 1, which is out. All of these books from UGI Studios that are out right now. Most definitely. Shout out to Luciana Success for being one of the awesome people who pre-ordered issue number 1 of Spectacular, which dropped last year. And so we out here making it do what it do and does what it does. Once again, for those that did not catch the announcement, it is going to be official in less than 6 months. In February of 2027, YouTube will be requiring content creators to acquire 8,000 public watch hours in order to be monetized starting in February of 2027. So that 4K about to be out the window. And yeah, it's about to be real. So you got between now and January 31st, I should say, between now and January 31st of 2027 to get your channel monetized with 4,000 public watch hours. After that, it's 8K, baby. It is 8K. And as a matter of fact, right now while I'm talking to y'all, I'm about to go ahead and put together this, because I got enough videos to do so, right? I'm about to put together this 4K watch hour playlist. Well, actually, I really ain't just got to put together the 4K watch hour playlist. Like I said, I got GOAT 1408 TV already, which is out, which is 234 episodes of amazing art. If you haven't checked out that playlist with amazing art, episodes of amazing art, great music, amazing art, go ahead and do that there. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to tag y'all to that thing right now, so y'all can check that out. And as Johnny Quest Gaming just said, more books coming. You dig? More books coming. Tell them what's coming, Johnny Quest Gaming. Tell them what's coming, man. As a matter of fact, we about to work on some, probably work on some art in a minute, because I was up here having my marathon of, talking about, I was looking at Raising Canaan, catching up on that series right there, which is in its final season. Episode 235 of GOAT 1408 TV is dropping this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be the episode dropping the art I did for the couple from Coming to America, Akeem and Lisa. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be awesome episode right there, I think. So I hope y'all check it out and enjoy it most definitely. Let's see. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to find a playlist so I can put it in the community post. In my community post. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I shuffle playlist. They make it so hard for you to get these thing. Trying to get the playlist. There we go. There go my share. Share it. Yeah, most definitely, indeed, it's always awesome. It's always awesome. Always awesome to see my peoples up in here. Always awesome. Let's see. Trying not to get spoiled because everybody wants to try to spoil House of the Dragon. Its season finale. I haven't seen it yet, so please don't spoil it for your boy. Yo, Goat Nation. Check out my series Goat 1408 TV as we move towards getting remonetized. Getting the channel remonetized. That part. Alright, let's see. Now I'm about to tag my peoples here. We got Johnny Quest Gaming. Check out, but please watch. Let's say please watch. Nothing like the magic word, please, y'all. Nothing like the magic word. Say please. Gotta say please like Keith Sweat sometimes. I give it your love. Jonah. Boom. Whole life magical journey. We got empowered living. Slim Shell. Player name top. Nia Mackey. Man, Nia Mackey Reacts got over 40K subscribers. Man, I became her subscriber when she was in the 400s. Now she got over 40K. That is wild. That is wild. I remember when she had 400 and some odd subscribers. Now she is at 40K. That is crazy. Same with California Blend. I met California Blend when she was in the 3,000s. Now she is at 47K. That is crazy. That is wild business, y'all. Folks be moving out here, man. They be moving out here. That's what's up. Let's see. Yes, we all like the word please and use the word only. It's only. Oh yeah. You definitely gotta use only. Ain't that? That's how these people out here get you to buy their stuff. You know what I'm saying? In stores and stuff. It's only $99.99. That ain't only $100. It's still $100. Talking about only. Yeah. You know, beautiful keywords with love. Appreciate all of you. That part. Let's see who else. Who else am I thinking of? And what's happening? What's happening, everybody? Who's in the building? Press a 7 if y'all are in the building. I appreciate all of y'all being out here. Yes, we are out here. Daggone letting it be known on what we be doing. You know what I'm saying? Of all things, you are not alone. As we are here to make it do what it do and does what it does. What am I playing? I am playing nothing. Unless you're talking about the Jelly Bean Dream instrumental that you hear. You are listening to the sounds of the Jelly Bean Dream instrumental, which is here on the channel. You can hear this as many times as you want to. As many times as you want to, because it is here on the channel. It is here on the channel for y'all to hear. I forgot her name. What's her name? Is it? I forgot her name. Hold on for a second. I gotta go to Kiss for Jay's channel. Oh, Cyber. I put Ryzen. I meant Cyber. I'm tripping. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Press a 7 if y'all are still in the building. Once again, you rocking with your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Yeah, we are out here. We are out here. We are out here. That's all I can think of at the moment. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my folk Lizzie, the gangster hippie. Yeah. I'm just thinking about all the people who have been on GOAT 1408 TV. Let me slide through them. Uncommon Sense. I just saw Uncommon Sense. That's my folk from back in the early days. My folk Uncommon Sense. Hold on for a sec. Hold for a sec. Always great to see my brother pop on the scene. I just saw Uncommon Sense. Shout out to Uncommon Sense being in the building. I just saw a notification of him asking the questions that I posted up. Well, you know, I was talking about I had posted in the community tab of how many hours that I needed, 290. So boom, you feel me? Like boom, 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 get that, you dig. Got to get that, because yo, as you can see from the title of this live stream, yo, it's time. Hey, if you trying to get monetized before it go from 4K to 8K, it's time to get busy. It's time to get busy, like Arsenio Hall used to say. Let's get busy. You feel me? It's time to get busy, baby. It's time to get busy. I'm trying to put myself in position to be able to help out everybody do the same. You know what I'm saying? Which is where I was at earlier this year. And then all of a sudden, daggone, YouTube pulled the slick one on me and was like, yeah, we about to take you up out of here. Like, really? You want to take me up out of here? It's like that, my guy? It's like that. It's like that. And that's the way it is. Like, really? That's how y'all feel about your boy? That's how you feel about your boy. All right then. And it's like, all right then. Okay, I see y'all talking. Y'all talking slick now. Y'all talking slick talk now. And it's like, man, good googly moogly. And so yeah, we had to dag on and get to it. Press 7 if y'all are currently in the building. Once again, you're rocking with your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. You know what I'm saying? We are here at all types of timing as we continue to be on divine timing on every level. That's what we're gonna be on. Hey, Leverage now in the building. I see you on the other channel. I see you. I don't even know this. Okay, boom. Yeah, that was her. Okay. I'm gonna stop right now because I can't go no further on that tip. Let's see. Oh, Coach Mean Ring. Let me tag Coach Mean Ring and Naima Bennett. Let's see. Who I just seen also then? I just seen somebody. Oh, yeah, Charlene here. Yeah. Most definitely. Appreciate it. Let me tag that one there. Leverage now. Hey, I see you. Blam. Gotcha. Oh yeah, Naima been this route. Naima. Oops. I hate when they don't. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, we in there, baby. We in there. Woo-hoo. We in there. Yeah, so we just out here making it do what it do and does what it does. Once again, y'all, it has been a blessed month thus far in this month of August where we are pushing forward on all our levels of greatness, So we just trying to make it do what it do and does what it does as we are out here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right. And now I'm about to go ahead and save that thing there, post that thing there. Woo. I'm very appreciative of all y'all who are up in here making it do what it do and does what it does. What good deed have you done lately? Love, kindness still matters. Most definitely it does. Shout out to Miss Poetic Tears. What was the good deed I have done lately? Shoot, I did a good deed yesterday. I did a most amazing deed yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And, the thing about good deeds is you shouldn't keep score or track of how many good deeds you do. But if you got to really think on the last time you did a good deed, then maybe you should do a good deed or start accumulating them things on up. You feel me? Don't just do them because you think, hey, that's a first class trip to heaven, or you doing it so you can get good deeds done back to you. Do it because it's the right thing to do. You feel me? Like, one thing I'm gonna always say to every last one of y'all who are watching these videos, whether you are here in the live stream or you watching in the replay and binge watching me, or if you watching one of my videos, binge watching them, whatever the case is, I'm gonna always say first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for spending some of this limited time out of your time called this lifetime that you have, which is limited, to watch me. You feel me? Watch me. Even if you're not watching me, you playing me in the background or whatever the case is. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, rocking with me. And you know what I'm saying? And that's why when I hit 10K, that's why when I hit 10K subscribers here on the channel, aka citizens of the GOAT Nation, I will be doing a free art party because I appreciate all of y'all who are part of this thing. La la, the high vibe coach in the building. Exactly. It is now or never. It is now or never, because they done announced that, hey, if you giving up at 4K, then you sure gonna be tapped out when it comes to 8K. So hey, if 4K is on the horizon for y'all have less than 6 months now. We all have less than 6 months to get monetized with only 4K public watch hours. You only got less than 6 months. After January the 31st, 2027, it's gonna be 8K, baby. And guess what? Even at 8K, it's gonna be possible. Because if you believe in yourself, if you believe in what you are creating here on this platform, you gonna reach your goal. You gonna reach your goal. You feel me? You are gonna reach your goal. And let me be the one to, you know what I'm saying, reignite that fire in you, because a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, got the fire put into you when you, depending on when you met me, especially if you met me in 2025. I was going live every day in 2025 because I had my series called Live in 2025. I was live every day in 2025. Because that was my goal, to do a live stream each and every day. Not necessarily because I was trying to get remonetized last year, which I did get remonetized last year. And then they demonetized me back in April. Kind of is that. But anyway. Yo, straight double. I mean, they could have said 5K or 6K. They said, we about to straight. You feel me? So, yes, it's in the community post. Yes, it is. It's in the community post. Yes, it's in the community post. And I'm also about to post this live that we're doing in the community post as well. So let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Hey, we about to post. YouTube creators, what you gonna do? YouTube content creators, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let go. You did. Korea Donna in the building. What's happening? Sunflower back in the building. What's happening? Once again, we up in this thing, making it do what it do and does what it now. We up here making it do what it do and do what it do and does what it does. Most definitely appreciate you, Leverage. Now appreciate you all so much. Appreciate all of y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Once again, it is right now currently 7:13 p.m. on the 10th day of August 2026, y'all. 2026, as we are here to adjust in August, as we are here to, you know what I'm saying, be at home in August, like Lala said last year, and I do believe again this year. We are here to, of course, assume. We are making exclamations in August, and we are assuming the greatest part of us. We are assuming the greatest things are already on its way, already here. You feel me? So that's what we are on. All day, every day, baby. All day, every day. You did. That's what we are on. You say there is 8:13 a.m. Good. Google. It's 8:13, about 8:14 where you at. It's about to be 8:14 on this Friday. It'll be August the 14th this Friday. 8:14. We'll be dropping a new episode of GOAT 1408 TV at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New episode of GOAT 1408 TV will be dropping. Just stopping by while cleaning. Well, I appreciate you. While you cleaning, scrubbing, and the dubbing and all that good stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure y'all throw them likes up. Throw them likes up on your boy as we are here, as we are here, as we are here, baby. We are here. We are here. We are here to let it be known that, hey, 8K watch hours in 2027. Yeah, we got it. Shout outs to Lala the High Five Coach who was on episode 220 of GOAT 1408 TV. As a matter of fact, let me do the rundown. We about to do the whole rundown of who all been here on every episode of GOAT 1408 TV. Why not? Why not, baby? Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Episode 1 of GOAT 1408 TV was showcasing me drawing a page, inking a page from the book that is out now, Dreamcatcher, which was published 2 years ago. So there I am, you know what I'm saying, showcasing me drawing that. Episode 2 was an off episode because, you know, once again, this was the beginning of the series. You know what I'm saying? I was still trying to debate on where it was going to go as far as the series go. Episode 2 was about me advertising a now defunct app, you know, that you use to get paid using your phone. Speaking of apps that you get paid using your phone, let me share this one to y'all. This is the one that I have been using for 4 years now, and so yeah, I can on go. Oh yeah, most definitely. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do, and that's the only thing you better do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? One monkey don't stop the show. You feel me? You go at your request. You feel me? You go at your request. Game guess. I don't know what that means, Donna. I don't know what that means. You don't know what that means. I 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 believe Nightbot already got it in here. Let me see. Oh yeah, there you go, right there. Let me pin that message. There we go. Thank you, Nightbot. There's the message pinned up there. Yeah. I was looking for that link right there. So yeah. Thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate you. Nightbot be on it. My fault, Nightbot. All right, episode 3 of GOAT 1408 TV. Episode 3 of GOAT 1408 TV. I was drawing Pimp Pan Strong, who is, of course, the main character of The Adventures of Pimp Pan Strong, which came out, which was our first book we released from UGI Studios. Episode 4 of GOAT 1408 TV. I drew Will Smith. On that episode. Episode 5 was me drawing Michael Jackson, the late great king of pop, Michael Jackson, with an uber fan of his, a young lady who I knew on YouTube by the name of Crystal. Episode 6, I drew Bowsette on episode 6. On episode 7, I drew Muncie from On My Block, the Netflix series On My Block. Episode 8, I drew I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my you did. Episode 8, I drew independent comic book character who's one of the protagonists, one of the antagonists of the series Afro Avenger by the name of Applejack. I drew that character on episode 8. On episode 9, I drew Michael Jackson in his cat monster form versus Scott. What was his name in the movie? Scott Styles. Was it Scott Styles? Anyway, Michael J. Fox's character in Teen Wolf, in the classic '85 movie Teen Wolf. Episode 10, I drew Makila J, who ended up becoming a very popular TikToker, I should say, content creator out there in the social medias. I drew a picture of her in Bowsette form on episode 10. Episode 11, I drew former basketball player Ivory Latta. Episode 12, I drew my protagonist, Jelly Bean Turner of the series Jelly Bean Dream on episode 12. Episode 13, I drew violinist Brooke Alford. Episode 14, I drew Venom. Episode 15, I drew my cousin, Nina Ross. Episode 16, I drew this young lady by the name of Lil Gofty Spice. I drew her on there. Let's see, episode 17, I drew my cousin cosplaying as Akuma. On episode 18, I drew my great grandparents, my dad's dad's parents. On episode 19, I drew my dad's mom's parents. On episode 20, I drew my dad's parents. On episode 21, I drew my mom's parents. Episode 22, I drew my parents. Episode 23, I drew Queen Tum. Episode 24, I drew a YouTuber by the name of Jocelyn RP. Number 25, I drew my sister and brother-in-law, the big sis of YouTube. Number 26 was another off episode of Goat 14 TV, another non-art episode, How to Cut Your Hair. tell you, the early episodes was kind of crazy. Episode 27, I did speed drawings. Episode 28, I drew Erica Badu. Side note, this drawing that I did was the drawing that got Erica Badu to follow your boy. Yeah. Episode 29, I did a self-portrait, did birthday art of myself. Episode 30, which is the last episode that was non-art related. It was called the Introverted Insomniac. That was episode 30, and that was the last non-art episode of GOAT 1408 TV. We didn't do it anymore after that. Episode 31, I drew the independent comic book character Pink Hammer. Episode 32, I drew Yasmin James in American Hero, the young lady who was working at McDonald's, and one of the customers attacked her and she wailed on her. She got her get back. Number 33, I drew Lala Bro. Number 34, episode 34, I drew MLK, the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Episode 35, I drew the late great Aaliyah. Episode 36, I drew Skeletor from Masters of the Universe. On episode 37, I drew a cosplay model who did the cosplay for some Star Wars. Episode 38, I did some graphics showcasing characters, Marvel characters with waves. Episode 39, I did a broadcaster special on Toon Art episode. Episode 40, I drew two characters from Dragon Ball Z. Episode 41, I drew my own version of Superman, a black version of Superman. Episode 42, that was we were doing a 501k sub giveaway announcement. Drew some Toon headshots there. Episode 43, I did some Toon portraits there. Episode 44, I drew musical artist Melody Rain. On episode 45, I drew the character from Steven Universe, Garnett, and drew an original character created by young lady artist by the name of ZB. Episode 46, I drew Makila J again. Episode 47, I drew one of my characters, as well as Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 48, I drew Groot again. It was for a specific reason. It was like a two-part series of me doing those two joints right there. Because my dad had just recently carved a Groot staff during that time. Episode 49, I drew Miles Morales, from Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Episode 50, I drew the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Episode 51, I drew my cousin, Tanae Snowty, also known as Pharaoh's Rise. Episode 52, I drew Khaleesi in the homage of Unleash the Dragon. Episode 53, I drew She's Too Precious, content creator by the name of She's Too Precious. Episode 54, I drew a content creator by the name of Mad Sex Appeal. That was the name at the time. Number 55, I drew Long Tongue Goddess, a content creator by the name of Long Tongue Goddess. Episode 56, I did a new episode featuring Crystal, who was the MJ fan that I drew episodes earlier. Episode 57, I drew Janelle Monáe. Episode 58, I drew Michael Jackson for the 40th anniversary of Off the Wall. Number 59, I drew my folk Tootie up. Wait, what is it? Where's it doing? Why is it? I'm trying to go to the episode. Good Lord. Just doing instant stuff. Okay, episode 59, I drew my folk Tootie. Rest in peace to Tootie. Yesterday's been 4 years since she passed. Episode 60, I drew Batman. Episode 61, I drew my character, Jelly Bean Turner of Jelly Bean Dream. Episode 62, I drew Annette the Encourager, which was an amazing motivational content creator here on YouTube. Episode 63, I drew one of my original characters, Paula. Episode 64, I drew a female version of Thanos. Episode 65, I drew my cousin Nina Ross again. Episode 66, I drew Michael Jackson. Episode 67 and 68, I drew Chanel Tapper, who once held the record of longest tongue in the Guinness Book of World Records. She's been on a few other live streams here as well, of course, including the Pocky Challenge. If anybody ever want to see me do the Pocky Challenge, yeah, check that out. That was crazy time right there, crazy time. Episode 69, I drew Edwina Wayla. Drew art of her. Episode 70, I drew art of Michael Blue. Episode 71, I drew young lady, young rapper by the name of OG5. Episode 72, I drew Optimus Prime of the Transformers. Episode 73, I drew Trendy Topic Tiff. Trendy Topic Tiff on that episode. As a matter of fact, can I share this? Can I post this? Yeah, create a post. Hey. Let's see, episode 74, I drew a young lady who went by the name Good Vibes. And number 75, I drew the late Nipsey Hussle. Number 76, I drew my little cousin Sid the Kid. Number 77, I drew Afro Samurai. Number 78, I drew Halle Bailey as the Little Mermaid, as Ariel the Little Mermaid. That was years before the movie even came out, when I first found out that she was going to be cast as the Little Mermaid. I still ain't even seen the movie yet. Episode 79, Bloody Harry. I drew Bloody Harry, which was a mobile game character. Episode 80, I drew my niece, Perry. Oh, excuse me. Episode 81, I drew She's Too Precious again. Episode 82, I drew an original character created by a former co-worker of mine. Episode 83, that was where I created my subscribe man who be flying by, telling y'all to subscribe on the channel. That's when I created that animation. Episode 84, I drew Aisha from Cobra Kai, aka the actress Nicole Brown. Episode 85, I drew characters from the series You Higgin' At, from the YouTube series You Higgin' At. Episode 86, I drew Punky Brewster and Cherry Johnson as grown-ups. Of course, the actress Aaliyah Moonfry and Cherry Johnson. Like the cherry. Episode 87, I drew Cherry's World Podcast. I did a logo for Cherry's World Podcast that I drew. Episode 88, I drew Miss Ashley Stewart 2019, who I went to elementary and high school with. Episode 89, I did my tribute to my friend Marsha, who had passed that year in 2019. Episode 90, I drew Brooke Alford again. Episode 91, I drew content creator and musician by the name of Sin XO. Number 92, I drew Lionel from the Thundercats. Number 93, I drew Blue Gangster, hip-hop artist Blue Gangster, who is also my cousin. Episode 94, I drew Grogu from The Mandalorian. Episode 95, I drew Salem from the series Ruby. Episode 96, I drew the Joker. Episode 97, I drew Violet, local author Violet Meyer. Episode 98, I did a tutorial on how to make YouTube channel art while making my friend Melody Rain's channel art. Episode 99, I drew Evie Gavala. Best known as the Greek goddess here in these Goat Nation streets out here in the Goat Nation. Episode 100 of Goat 1408 TV, I drew my dad and my sister. Episode 101, I drew Janet Jackson, and that, my friends, was the last episode of Goat 1408 TV I did before I nearly died in 2020. And then after getting out the hospital and everything like that, episode 102, I drew my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who was in here earlier. Episode 103, I told people how to spend their stimulus check by buying some art from me. Episode 104 was Treya Bam, content creator Treya Bam. Episode 105 and 106 were some self-portraits that I did. Episode 107, Vienna Me Wonder, an author that I collaborated with years ago. She was drawn on episode 107. 108, 100 episodes later, after I drew one of the antagonists of the series, Afro Avenger, I drew the main character himself on episode 108. Episode 109, I drew Long Tongue Goddess again. Number 110, I drew. Okay, leverage now. Okay, cool. You take care most definitely. I drew Kay Jones on episode 110. I drew Kanigra Dion on episode 111. Melody Rain again on 112. Sailor Moon on 113. Model Ashley Apple on 114. T Rain, I drew T Rain at 115, which is my cousin. I drew, dang it. Hold on for a second, my bad. Now I gotta pull up the instrumental again. Hold on for a second. Now I gotta pull up the instrumental again. Alright. Okay, episode 116, I drew my former mail lady. Showcasing essential workers, shouting out essential workers. Episode 117, I drew my play sister Peaches. Number 118, I drew Keys the Misfit. Number 119, I drew my folk Queen Candace. Shout outs to Queen Candace, y'all. Rest in peace to her. Episode 120, I did a realistic graphic of Jelly Bean Turn of Jelly Bean Dream. Episode 121, I drew content creator Annoying Ass Dee. Episode 122, I drew content creator That Extrovert Val. Episode 123, I drew artists who were doing the verses at the time, Episode 124, I drew my cousin Deja. Episode 125, I drew Kelly Stamps. Episode 126, I drew Amalia, a singer by the name of Amalia. 127, I drew a sign language friend by the name of Turp Life. Number 128, I drew a friend and fellow author Eunice PL. Eunice PL. Episode 129, I drew former content creator Miss Shanna Banana. I drew her, who is still a part of the live chat crew. Episode 130, I drew my friend, Boss Lady Latanya, tongue legend Boss Lady Latanya, you dig? I drew one, Sexy Trees 1408 for episode 131. I drew Lizzie the Gangster Hippie for episode 132. I drew Lady Capricorn NYC for episode 133. Diamond TV, who is also a member of the live chat crew, I drew her on episode 134. Pharaoh's Rise, drew her at 135. Kiana Vision, who is also a member of the live chat crew, at episode 136. My folk G, I drew her on episode 137. Princess Genia, former I don't know if she still broadcasts, but she used to be a broadcast content creator on another platform. I drew her on episode 138. 139, I drew a content creator, Makeup by Netta. 140, I drew my friend Corey Banks. 141, I drew my cousin Big Key, aka Shakita Alford, aka Key Shot It. Also, another content creator, I drew a friend of mine by the name of Lil Mary, drew her at 142. Selena J, I drew her at episode 143. Fellow author and friend who does contents on the TikTok. I drew the character Patches on episode 144. The character who I did two children's books of for the creator C. Sam Reed. Episodes 145, I drew Sam and Britley Airtight. 146, I drew my big sis of YouTube. Number 147, I drew my niece, my step niece Sunshine. Number 148, I drew Micah Marshall. Number 149, I drew my friend Coco the Savage. Number 150, I drew my dad. Number 151, I drew my friend and her daughter Journey with Josie. I drew Essie with her locks on episode 152. The highest viewed episode of GOAT 1408 TV I did was drawing the Miss July 10. on episode 153, which currently sits at 15,000 views. Ayaga the Gym, I drew her on episode 144. The YouTube legend herself, Karen, is one hot ass girl. I drew her on episode 155. On 156, I drew Jess on bass. Chiumba of Blackberry Friday. Blackberry Friday. She's revamped her channel since then. She was drawn on episode 157. Life's Magical Journey. I drew her on episode 158. Lala the High Vibe Coach, I see you with them goat emojis. You did. Brittany Edwards, former content creator Brittany Edwards, I drew her on 159. My mom, I drew her on 160. My folk Tootie, I drew her and her man Jeff, her last man Jeff, I drew them on episodes 161 as they were getting ready to start their channel, The Bear Reviews. 162, I drew Queen Tongue again. 163, I drew my co-worker Marzi. 164, I drew my nephew, Drew the Cool Kid, now best known as Drew Motion. Man, that boy don't even look like that no, that's crazy. 165, I drew my cousin. 166, I drew my former co-worker Deja Vu. 167, I drew D Rose, Devon Rose. 168, I drew a young lady by the name of Lady J, who I once worked with. T. Nicole, amazing author and writer. T. Nicole, I drew her on episode 169. Issa Rae, who started on YouTube doing skits and acting, and now of course is big in Hollywood. I drew her on episode 170. 171, I drew my friend and model, content creator Goddess Chi. 172, I drew Big Dude. I drew my oldest nephew Dexter, aka Big Dude, on 172. 173, I drew my old friend Morgan very much on that one. On episode 174, I drew Nia Mackey, content creator here. Elevate with Vern, also another amazing content creator. I drew her on episode 175, the 5th year anniversary of GOAT 1408 TV. My little niece Lulu, I drew her on episode 176. Jessica the Motivator, now known as Jessica the Uplifter, I drew her on episode 177. Angelina Online, awesome friend and rapper, I drew her on episode 178. Angie Poo 215 channel, I drew her on episode 179. My friend Miss Sociable, aka Angie Poo. 180, I drew One Busy Mama on episode 180. She's a content creator here on YouTube. I haven't seen her do anything on YouTube in a minute. She truly is a busy mama, so hopefully she'll come back one of these days. Formerly known as Wellness with Frugal Mama, now known as Life with Tasharia, I drew her on episode 181 of GOAT 1408 TV. Kiwi, my folk, Kiwi! I drew her on episode 182, content creator by the name of Kiwi. Content creator by the name of Speaking of Quay Show, I drew her on 183. Art Muse Famous Love, who was the cover model of my book Getting Some Pookie, I drew her on episode 184. Miss Falcon's Diva, I drew her on 185, episode 185. Art Muse, young lady by the name of Aaliyah Danae, I drew her on episode 186 of GOAT 1408 TV. Kaylee the Boss, another content creator here in these YouTube streets, I drew her on episode 187. Daya, I used to call her Daya, but I forgot how to pronounce the name. It's been so daggone long since I said it. But I drew her on episode 188 of GOAT 1408 TV. Full Circle Moment, episode 189. I drew. I was coloring the page that I first drew on episode 1 of GOAT 1408 TV of Dreamcatcher. Episode 190, Miss Just Chrissy was drawn on 190. Former content creator here on YouTube, and also amazing writer. Go check out her website, most definitely. Lovely Lachelle was drawn on 191. My co-worker, Jaden the Beard, aka BDBGP, was drawn on episode 192. Kimberly Sargent, Art Muse, was drawn on episode 193. Naisha Baker, who is a content creator in these YouTube streets, was drawn on episode 194. Brandy Mercedes, who was also a content creator here. I don't know if she's still on the YouTube streets anymore. She was drawn on episode 195. Alasia Nicole, young lady who got some good singing chops on her, was drawn on episode 196. Captain Faye, my former captain at my job, was drawn on episode 197. Desiree, a young lady by the name of Desiree, was drawn on episode 198. And Sweet Juice's After Leisure Life was drawn on episode 199 of GOAT 1408 TV. My former neighbor, Miss Chris, aka Aunt Chris, was drawn on episode 200 of GOAT 1408 TV. Kid Wonder of Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was drawn on episode 201. And now episode 202 was Jelly Bean Turner of Jelly Bean Dream. Episode 203 was a scene I redid from the book Dreamcatcher. 204 was 3 characters from the Big Job series, The Lesbian Homie. On episode 204 that was done. Episode 205 and 206 was parts 1 and 2 of characters from the series we still waiting on called Epiphany Engine. And I just mentioned Kid Wonder in the building. Kid Wonder, Rosie's Life of Wonder in the building. You did that part. Episode 207 of GOAT 1408 TV, I drew Jelly Bean Turner of Jelly Bean Dream again. Episode 208, I drew characters from the first issue of Jelly Bean Dream, Asnar and his old lady Lila. Episode 209, I drew independent comic book character Dynamic Rodent. Shout outs to Gifford Roberts for creating that character. Episode 210, I drew Superman, the legendary superhero comic book character Superman, was drawn on episode 210. Storm, aka Rose Monroe from the X-Men, I drew her on episode 211. Episode 212, I drew my cousin TJ, who unfortunately was taken out last year, taken from us too soon back in 2025. This week will be a year and 6 days since that happened. Excuse me, a year and 6 months since that happened. Invincible was drawn on episode 213. My Parents was drawn again on episode 214. Yoramka Nyenji, character created by myself and Miss Just Christie, was drawn on episode 215. Gabby Jane was drawn on episode 216. DJ Sunny Side Up was drawn on episode 217. Detroit Soloist was drawn on episode 218. The character Spectacular was drawn on episode 219. Lala the High-Five Coach was drawn on episode 220. Bipolar Bella was drawn on episode 221 of GOAT 1408 TV. Queen's Alchemy was drawn on episode 222. Pretty Heart the Conqueror was drawn on episode 223. Quarters with Porter was drawn on episode 224. Shasara, awesome content creator, drawn on 225. Kiss from Jay was drawn on episode 226. 227, Cherry Shinobi, baby. Cherry Shinobi, created by Cherry Johnson, was drawn on episode 227. Michael Jackson and Ola Ray was drawn on 228, episode 228. Jelly Bean Turner of Jelly Bean Dream was drawn on episode 229. Motivated to Soar was drawn on episode 230. Many sketches of people that was drawn during the World Cup, during the FIFA World Cup in 2026, was drawn on episode 231 of GOAT 1408 TV. Prince and Apollonia was drawn on episode 232. The Last Dragon tribute with Bruce Leroy and Laura Charles was drawn on episode 233. Toya Renee Talks was drawn on episode 234. And last but not least, this Friday coming up at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be my Coming to America art tribute featuring Akeem and Lisa McDowell on that episode 235, which is premiering at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 14th, 2026. And that was a whole rundown. We just ran down every episode of GOAT 1408 TV. Almost 8 years of amazing videos, content from that series right there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. I got more episodes of GOAT 1408 TV than your favorite show. You dig that part, that part, that part, that part. So you think about Fresh Prince, you think about the Jeffersons, you think about Jamie Foxx show, you think about Martin. I got more episodes of GOAT 1408 TV than all them there. For real though, that part. So give your boy a look at. Give your boy a look at. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Because you know what's so cool? One day you could be on it. One day you can be on it. Anyways, it's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. We've been live for over an hour. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody who been in the building. Top fans, number one, Korea Dunham. Number two, Luciana Success was in the building. Oh my God, it's not even 8 o'clock. Wow, that can't, man, wow, that's crazy. Number three, Leverage Now. Number four, I can't say their name because it's in Russian. Number five, Empowered Living 70. Number six, Johnny Quest Gaming. Number seven, La La the High Vibe Coach. Number eight, PNTS by Tanger Music. Number nine, Siraj Zwal. Number 10, Lou Rondre Williams. Number seven, excuse me, Lou Andre Williams. Number 11, Ray Bishop. Number 12, Kid Wonder, Rose's Life of Wonder. Number 13, Bautista Martinez. And number 14, SAOGW. With all that being said, I appreciate y'all for sliding through on your boy. We gone, y'all. Stay blessed up, alright? Hey, you got to February to get 4K watch hours. No, excuse me, January 31st, 2027 is the cutoff time. And we out. One love.